Good evening, welcome to your Life Autism live stream, and
we received this awesome book
I'll
in
just
the
show you that,
post.
guys. So what we're going to do is I'll just see how you guys are doing first, and then we'll jump into that in just a few minutes. How is everyone? We haven't done a live stream in a while, so hope everyone is well, and happy Autistic Pride Day. Woohoo! Thanks for the love, and thank you all for the shares and stuff like that. And a big, huge welcome to all of our new followers. We've had another couple hundred followers since our last live stream, I think, so that's great. Going in the right direction. But how is everybody? Thank you for the likes, guys. What we're going to do tonight is, before we start, I'd just like to make it clear, we were sent this book off a lady called Ruthie Cruz. I'll tell you about that just in 1 minute. I just want to make clear this, this isn't a paid thing or whatever. We're not sponsored or anything. She actually sent us the book, and I'd said to Ruthie, so, we wouldn't mind doing a review on this, because I think a lot of you guys will have an interest in it. You might find some of the tips in there very helpful. And she was like, yeah, that sounds great. So I think Ruthie will be joining us. If she's not already on here, she'll be joining us in just a bit when we'll be doing that, and she'll be posting the link if you guys want to get a copy of the book as well, which we do recommend because it's pretty awesome.
It's really cool book. I really like it.
And she'll also, I presume, answer any questions and stuff you guys have. That'll be cool. So yeah, we'll jump in that in just a moment. Just quick hello and see how everyone is doing before we do that. Tell you guys about this book. Just to reiterate from what I said from the beginning, we're not paid or sponsored or anything like that. It's just we got this book sent and we super loved it. Thought you guys could get something out of it, so we want to share it with you. The link will be available if you want to get yourself a copy. And it's a Puppy Ducks brand, which I think is pretty cool. He's only 4, got a mental age of 2, thank you very much. Can be hard, but we all try. All that we can do. We can't obviously physically do anything, but if there's anything you ever need sharing or any
if
awareness,
you want to send us a message and you just need to run it out.
If we can help in any way, being miles away over the internet, then we'll certainly help that, or we'll share stuff for you, or if you're trying to raise awareness or funds, etc. Any way we can help, we'll be happy to do that. Right, should we jump into this book?
Are you reading this bit?
Yeah, that's the, Okay, so what we'll do, guys, we're not going to read it all to you because...
You read that one. I'll read that one.
Okay.
And then we'll do our two
Right, just before we jump in, I'm not going to read it all to you because that'd be a bit pointless. I really like how it's sectioned, because you sort of got a little story which introduces these characters, and then you're going into like games and things like that to sort of help with eye contact. So we're going to do foster care, don't we?
Oh, Tina. Well, I just like to say, as a lot of my family, from my dad really, have been in the care system. So thank you for doing a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Before we start reading this, I just want to show them a couple of pictures first. It's really bright and vibrant.
I love these pictures. David has done amazing.
Well, I'll explain to you properly in a bit, but...
and this, how awesome is that? For Autism Pride, what a good day to do it on, with the lovely rainbow in the back.
And this is entirely illustrated by David Cruz. He's an autistic lad, as you can see, he's very talented. But the pictures are so bright and vibrant. He's created these characters called Puppy Ducks.
I just think that's so cool, Puppy Duck. I just think that, and it rolls off the tongue as well. It's cool.
So what we'll do is we'll read you like the introduction to it, so you guys know where the book's coming from, what it's trying to achieve, and then we'll flick through it and read you little bits and bobs from it. Please do bear with us, stick with us. I like neon colours. It's like very vibrant. Right.
Yeah,
do you want me to read the?
If you, I didn't see this bit here.
It's dedication. Yeah.
Right, I'll hold it up for you. Ta-da!
Okay, so this is the
I'm holding
it.
Yeah,
you read that bit and then I'll read the next one. If it opens with a dedication.
And it's just on here. It says, "This book is dedicated to David, who has inspired each of us to push every boundary and vision, all that is above the ordinary. This is also for everyone, young and old, who struggles with feeling different. Believe that you are extraordinary and never be afraid to let your God-given talent shine. Oh, that's so nice.
It's really nice, isn't it? Yeah. I love that. Believe that you are extraordinary.
The puppy duck team. I love it.
Has the sound gone off? Sorry guys, just if someone could just tell us if the sound's gone off. It's okay, I think
we've reconnected.
Okay, so it starts, we've got David, the puppy duck, so he's named that one after himself, which is fine. Okay, thank you Ryan. Thank you Tina. Okay.
In this story, David meets up with his friends that remind him it's important to look at people when you're talking to them. It lets them know that you are listening.
So I like that. It opens with a story, so it introduces you to characters before it gets into any of the games and stuff. So.
Do you want to do these two?
So we've got.
There we go.
So we're just going to read you a bit of the story. So it's look at me. I need to see you say, not with your mouth, but with your eyes. So it's using very simple language, which I like, so it's very approachable for people.
Nice and minimal, not too much to absorb. I'm just trying to make sure I've got it in the thing right. How is your day today? Look at me, and I will be so glad.
So it's also actually looking into relationships as well. You know, it's got the relationships of the puppy ducks and how they interact.
I'm not going to lie, I actually cried a bit when I read this topic, because it's just I love it.
Do you want me to read this one?
Yeah.
I know that you are happy and not so very sad. So there's big, can I just go back?
Sorry.
It's alright, just there's big expressions on the faces, so it's making it very clear what they're feeling.
It's very visual.
Visual, yeah.
We love visual in this house.
David's done a great job with that. We'll explain about who written it and stuff in a sec. For the time being, I'd like to put focus on the visuals because I think they're fantastic.
Look at me, just for a little while.
So again, we've got the time, so we've got the clock there, visualising the time, so that's how, visual prompts all the time,
And showing the closeness as well, and they're lovely, looking into each other's eyes.
So it's relationships.
And they're all happy, and they look very content. It's showing it, the eye contact in a very positive way. It's not scary, they're really feeling very comfortable, very happy.
So I can see that in your eyes there is a great big smile. Look at me. Now don't you look away. And then what we do is we are in the UK, yes. Whitby, England, obviously, if we're in the UK. Whitby, Yorkshire, North Yorkshire in the UK.
Oh, it's just me.
Yeah.
Let's count up to 100. There's a game that we can play. Look at me. Hey, first, let's count by 5.
Okay, so we've got the visual again.
Right, and then it's got the nice visual here as well, with counting up in 5 all the way to 100.
And what it's done is it's transited from the story, and it's sort of transitioning to the game that you can play to help build eye contact skills. So it's not
it flows in really nice. It doesn't seem like intrusive.
A task, yeah. It doesn't necessarily feel like a task because it's just part of the story.
It feels like part of the story, which I love. Right. So we decided that Dean's going to hate this.
Yeah.
Because obviously, for those of you who don't know, Dean's autistic as well, and doesn't like looking at people.
Ruthie, Ruthie, could you post the link where people could buy the book if they wanted to buy a copy? If that's all right. Sorry, Chuck, Karen.
But because Dean's obviously autistic as well, and he doesn't like eye contact or looking at anyone. No. So we thought we would try this game with our very own Dean.
So there you go. We're going to try it live, and I'm willing to make myself feel very uncomfortable to show you how.
He hates this. So we are going to look at each other, which I'm not autistic, but I don't really like looking right at people. It feels quite intrusive. So we are both going to do this together.
Thank you, Ruthie. If anyone wants to buy this book, I'm not trying to sale pitch, that's not what I'm here, I just want to show you guys an awesome book.
But we think this is absolutely
as you'll see as we progress through the book, there's loads of tips and stuff in it at the end as well.
It's brilliant.
So there is the link on the comments if y'all want to.
We'll
buy a
post
copy.
it up onto the page as well.
Yeah, when we're done. Yeah, but for the time being, it's there. Thank you, Ruthie.
I'll just check on that.
Right, is Freddie okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Awesome.
He's having a wiggle.
So what we're going to do is we're going to try this game.
Right. So I'll read what it says in the book because there's like a little wordy bit.
Yeah, totally recommend it. Right, yeah.
It's awesome. And just not just for the story, but David's pictures and like all the hard work he's put in, and it looks incredible. I think he's so talented that it's really good. Not just to buy the book, 'cause it's an amazing book, but for David.
Thank you for trying to do the game, and the whole thing is so you can do it for as long as you're comfortable. Yeah, I was only playing.
We're gonna
absolutely, I'm gonna do it.
We're gonna test it out, Ruthie.
Because
we've not done it yet. We're doing it live.
I seldom read stuff that I like. I really like again. So I think it's a fantastic book, and I love where it's going. So I'm willing to show people that it's pretty awesome.
We're trying this live. I don't think we've ever looked at each other for so long.
Can't wait to get this book. Absolutely, links just there, Liz, if you want to.
But honestly, like we've probably not ever shared this much eye contact in like the past 6 years we've been together. So, right. It says, you just have to remember to look into my eyes. We can count up to 100, or we can go up halfway. Showing a nice compromise there. Yeah,
so it's not full on. It's not.
So the kids will understand. Anyone that you're sharing it with.
The link should be further up in the comments, Tina.
But don't worry if you can't find it, because we will, after we've done a live stream, be posting it onto our page as well.
It will be on the page as well once this is finished.
So let's do the best that we can, counting higher day by day. Look at me, we can count fast or slow.
Again, I'd just like to point out the visual of higher. So we've got a ladder going higher, so it's very visual.
And then lower, like coming down a hill.
Coming down a hill, so we've got the highs and lows. It's complementing the words with really the visuals.
Cool. And it even shows like the higher number, like the higher numbers in the balloons as well.
So we've got everything going on here. That's why I like it so much. And to think David created these characters is it's incredible. What a talented young man.
Let's get ready to count. On your marks, get set, go.
Again, illustrated by a racetrack, so you can see it's all visual.
And they're getting ready, steady, and they go as well. I love this. I went to try. You just laughed.
For those of you who's just not sure, Ruthie is David's mum. David is the one, obviously, that illustrated it that we've been on about. Ruthie is his mum. She's a very nice lady. And obviously we'll tell you about who wrote it. It's very interesting who wrote it and whatnot as we get towards the end. We'll just show you the guys the book first. You alright, Freddie? Good boy.
Right.
Okay, so.
And it just says, the story is finished, but the fun's just begun. In the next few pages, you'll see how David plays the counting game. See how long you can keep looking at each other while counting up by fives. There are so many places you can play this game. Just remember, the rules remain the same. As David says, eyes together. Let's take 10 and count by fives while you look into my eyes. And we love rhyming books in this house as well. Right. Are we ready?
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for the 5 to 100, looking in each other's eyes.
Should I count or do you want to count?
I'll count because then... I'll count, yeah. It'll just be easy.
Do you want me to hold the camera then?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of lengthen my arm.
Right, this is commitment to this book because this is how awesome it is, right?
Like this, I feel awkward already. We've never looked this long at each other before.
Y'all want to count with us? We're going to start from 5, so we're going to go up in 5 so it doesn't feel like such a haul. I think that's the idea, the 5, 10, 15, 20.
Also, if we giggle, we're not being rude. Like, when we find things awkward, we just tend to laugh.
Yeah.
So I just want to let you know, like, we're not taking the mick or anything.
Remember, guys, links in the comments.
Right. You can't, you saying?
Yeah. 5. Oh my god, I can't do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, it burns, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100.
Babe, put it there. Put it there.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
Like, you've never looked at me for that long in one go.
My eyes burn now.
In 6 years.
You guys are awesome and you should giggle or laugh or whatever. That's awesome. Thank you very much. That proper burnt my eyes.
Do?
Thank you.
Oh my
Appreciate
goodness.
that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Right. Oh,
I'm
thanks,
still
fella,
quite
love.
in shock that I managed to get 200
I
and
think
like
one of my eyes started to wander at one point, but I got it back in check. Hey, Freddie. You alright, pal? Freddie's doing a wiggle, so if one of us disappears, that'll be why.
I'll just grab him. Like, you
Okay.
keep talking.
Yep,
And we'll do
okay.
it. We'll
Amy's
close
just
it
going to
up
grab
and
Freddie, and then we'll continue with the rest of the book.
Hello, Papa.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, yes.
He's like, what? You're trying to read a story without me?
While Amy's just grabbing Freddie, I'll just show you the front of that. Because I don't think I've mentioned the title, which is very rude of me. It is in the video title. It's look at me, an eye contact game for you and me. My link is terrible. Oh. Okay. So, bear with me. Is it just all fuzzy, Olivia? Okay, bear with me. Right, where are we? I'm just trying to find our page. Lost our page. Okay, so we did that, didn't we? Alright, Freddie. There's our little baby boy.
He says, hi guys. He's like, I just realised you tried to read a story without me.
Okay, so what are we on now? Right, I'd like to... And if, let's say, you want to try to do it with your kids, if you take turns counting out loud, then it takes the pressure off a bit. Remember, you can look away a bit. Just remember to go back. You did it exceptionally. No, thank you. He's a cutie patootie.
And what we also love about this book is there's some really cool fun games in the back as well that you can play with your kids.
Yeah, tips and games, which I think some of these are really...
Stuff, which is awesome. So it's like games, but it's like centered around eye contact. But a lot of them, it's really good because the way they're done, it feels relaxed. It doesn't feel like the pressure's on.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
it's really cool. And I'm so trying some of these to try tomorrow because I found one I love.
I think this is your favourite. We won't tell you them all because...
Yeah, we don't want to tell you them all. You have to buy the book.
We don't obviously spoil it for you guys, but one of the tips. But we will tell you about this one's like an example because Amy really liked this one.
I'm so doing this to try tomorrow. We've got loads of boxes in the cupboard as well of cardboard. So like this is my tomorrow's mission.
Okay.
You're right, little man. You're trying to eat your hand.
He's after his bottle, isn't he? I'll pop you a drinky on in a minute or two, Freddie. Once he's drinky. Sorry, guys, but
He's like, why is there no milk coming out? Right.
Right.
Are you reading this with me? Are you? Right.
Okay.
Right, so this is the picture.
There we go. Now that might look odd without a context, but
we're going to do that for you now.
Absolutely, we're going to pop it into a context.
It says, this one's called I've Been Framed. It says, cut or cardboard frame large enough to fit the frame around your face. Place your face into the frame and when speaking to draw attention to your eyes and ask your child to look at you in the frame. Look at this picture of me. Tell me about the picture. I have 2 eyes, 1 nose and 1 mouth. So you're asking them questions so they're automatically going to be drawn to your face inside that beautiful frame. Which I just think it's so simple. Like it's one of the things we think, how have I not thought of that before? But I think that's going to be really awesome, really helpful.
Absolutely. And there's loads of tips. Again,
there's loads of them.
We don't need to read you them all. I'm sure you guys want to buy it. But there's loads of them. And they've all got these fantastic illustrations and things. I think to finish off, I'd just like to tell you a bit...
David in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to tell you a bit about who written it and stuff, because that's only fair. Oh, guys, hopefully speaks here. My son's kicking as his iPad. No worries. Thanks for joining us, Ryan and Gloria.
Oh no, the iPad on low battery. We suffered from the meltdowns we've got today, Ryan. We feel you. We
love David's puppy ducks as well. We think they're awesome. There we go. Look. Okay, so I'm just going to read you just a sort of extract from the author illustrator team. So, although ordinarily a book author would savour the spotlights, Sophia felt that she and David should share the limelight as they inspire one another to create this manuscript. So Sophia's the one who actually written it, and David obviously is the one who did all the illustrations. Sophie is a mother of 5 and also a grandmother who enjoys spending time and reading to her grandchildren. She tests all of her work using her grandchildren as a live audience. I'm just sort of paraphrasing here. Sophie had been a paraprofessional for many years and was David's one-to-one aide for 3 years at the school he last attended. She also encouraged David to play piano as they share love of music. I think that's absolutely fantastic, and it's someone David feels comfortable with because we work together obviously in school and things like that. Yeah, absolutely. You can see on the picture. I don't think the man showing the pictures printed in a book, but and just a little bit about David. David is a 24-year-old young man with autism and has been drawn since he was 2 years old. His desire to become an illustrator has always been apparent as he draw the Illustrator Union insignias and paste them on the walls in his room. David's love and understanding of technology has fostered a wonderful union where skill and artistry find their way to the computer screen from the computer screen onto the printed page. I'll leave it to that in terms of telling you guys a bit more. Cause if you want, just you all can pick up a copy and support Puppy Ducks. But I just want to read you that so you guys get a bit of a background about who wrote it and the illustrations and stuff, and obviously Ruth, who's David's mum, who's been joining us this evening, has filled in little bits and bobs here and there, and obviously encouraged and supported him. So yes, one last time, look at me, eye contact game for you and me. Boom. The link is in the comments somewhere. We will post it again for you when this live stream finishes. Get yourselves a copy. Fantastic story to read to the kids. Got games in, obviously then tips at the end as well, like the frame face. I think it's really cool idea. And that is that's a wrap on our first ever book review. And thanks for joining us. Just before we shoot off, does anyone have any questions and stuff? Feel free to ask. Just taking a breather. I think I talked a lot there. Thanks guys, really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you guys want to see us maybe do more of this kind of thing in the future, like reviewing stuff, let us know. Sure, we'll be happy to do that. But definitely that Look at Me is definitely a good place to start, and we'll get the link up for you shortly. I think that's about it, is it, Chuck? I think we're about done.
I love it. I love the book, but I love how visual it is. Everything is backed up by the visual.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I mean, 'cause you've got these
it works perfectly.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Because the characters are quite soft and lovable. It doesn't feel too intense or intimidating. It's just
really love that.
Yeah, it's like you would read any storybook to your child, but it's got this. It's got these tips and games and stuff sort of flows in the middle of it. So I just like how it flows from one thing to another. Nothing doesn't feel like introduction, middle, end. It's nice and flowing. So yes, I know what I mean. Probably no one else does, but I know what I mean. And should we call it an evening then, Chuck?
Yeah, can do.
Yeah, it's past our bedtime, isn't it? But thanks for joining us, guys. Really appreciate it. Again, let us know in the comments if you'd like to see more of this. You can find a link to the book in the comments. We'll post it on our page as well. And we will see you guys on our next live stream.
Bye.
Bye.